here, can you please let us know?
Now remember, this is on a delay, so we're gonna have to ask them to put a thumbs up in the comment section if the audio and everything's pretty good.
Well,
if
that's
it's
what I
too
was
low,
asking.
you don't know what you're asking.
I do. I have 2 hands.
Congratulations.
You're my
planning with
viewing space.
I can't control that. We only have one table.
Sorry, people.
Yeah, I'm not rearranging all sorts of crazy furniture.
You can hear us. Okay, good.
A little quiet, but I can hear. Not loud enough. All right, so we're going to do this. Check, 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 check.
Loud enough? Loud enough now?
Should be good now.
You tell us. We're waiting for you, beauties.
Perfect.
Perfect.
The mic's that way. What are you looking over here for?
I'm just reading. I'm seeing my hands.
See, this is why I normally keep the screen away from you so you don't get distracted with comments.
I'm a distracted individual.
You'll have to forgive me. My throat is a little scratchy today.
We're in a different. We're not in the norm.
Hold on, I gotta turn Megan down. She's got a big mouth. There we go.
I love it when you speak sweet nothings to me.
A big mouth can be a benefit.
We're not in our normal setup, so that makes it a little bit different.
But that's okay. Tell them what we're doing.
We are back. Friday Night Live, folks. All right, so I want you to choose, since you're the first ones in. Heck yeah. We're going to be doing, there's several things. Megan's behind in life right now. Normally I'm way ahead of the game, but this year I'm not in the head of the game. So we can either do a budget planning for the month of February, or we can do a Franken planning of these 2 planners together. I would like you to vote.
I know what my vote is.
You don't get one.
But I know what I want.
You don't get one.
Don't pump that mic with your coffee. You can show your coffee cup in the screen.
I cannot. I don't think people...
No, that's not what I meant. Oh. I don't meant display your friend's cup. I meant you can. It can be in the shot.
I got a friend.
All right, we got budget, Franken planning, budget, Franken, budget, both. Either one's great. Franken plan, budget plan.
Our children are trying to break
Escape.
Out of the cage.
I don't want to do budgeting. It sounds boring.
He doesn't like budgeting, if you can tell. If anyone has clear-cut evidence, he does not like budget planning. It's good. Okay, so why don't we do this? Why don't we Franken plan, and if we have time, we'll start budget planning too, since Franken plan is winning the race. Winning. All right. And I would just like to say that my little dog is sitting on my lap, and she's making funny noises, so... And she kind of sounds like she's snoring, but she's not because she's just sitting here. So, I'm not really sure why those noises are happening. But, yeah, if you can hear her, don't mind her. She's just here hanging out. And I had her on the ground, but she demanded I bring her up in my lap. Huh. Hi, sweet girl. She's so squeaky. He went to go mangle if you're commenting and I'm not seeing it, he went to go mangle the children, ooh. What was happening? I'm trying to look, but I can't even see anything. Okay. All right, so for those of you who don't know which planners these are, I think I'm going to take my watch off because it's distracting me. This is the...
Audio's good, video's good, everything's good.
I tried to read the comments and I moved something around. I don't know.
What are you doing, lady?
I didn't, move it. I just kind of, and I told him that Annabelle was, making weird noises.
Okay, I don't even like that.
No!
Move her.
No!
I don't like that when we're sitting in the room together, let alone on a live stream.
Don't make her move. She's relaxing. I bet you can't
Annabelle.
tell. I bet she can't tell who likes the dog more.
I bet you can't tell who she likes more.
Hello.
Well, Hannah, I can hear Annabelle, and that's all that matters. And if I'm not happy, watch out.
Quite testy. Okay. So, for those of you who do not know, this is the home body made in China. What's not made in China? A lot of things, I guess. And this is the...
It was made in America.
Encourager.
Hello, later.
And I acted like I didn't know what those were already, but I really did. So I was a little behind in my setups for some of the year. So we're getting a later start to the year of some of the stuff than necessary. And it's been a little disorganized. But I've been working on getting us back up in a normal running fashion. And for those of you who don't know and are like, where's Megan been? We have been temporarily transitioning in life. And so we're temporarily, do you want to tell them temporarily? Do you want to tell them where we are temporarily?
I was keeping my big mouth shut until you said
well,
something.
I thought you could tell them where we are temporarily.
Hold on. Can anyone guess where we are? Let's see how many people follow you enough to follow me to know.
Oh, well, he's a big mouth and I'm not. Although I'm being big mouthing tonight.
Where do you think we are?
It's not like, I make it sound like it's so like.
You know what I just realized?
What?
We got to get up on our game on your Facebook page too, or your group.
It's been kind of a crazy last quarter of the year. So, like crazy. Not in a bad way. Not like...
I don't see any guesses yet, so we're going to wait a second.
Guessed.
Witness protection. Very close.
That's it.
Very close.
We are temporarily in Nashville.
Yes, Nashville, Tennessee.
So, yeah, Tennessee. Not that there's any other Nashville that I know of, but...
You don't know.
In, like, the US of A. I think it's a one... Is there anywhere? There's a Paris, Texas.
Yeah, that's still in the USA.
Yeah, I know. I know that. But I mean, like, there's nowhere else that's, like, a well-known... I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But, like, it's like Las Vegas. I need to say Nevada. But we're here for a little while, and...
Oh, hey, playing with Michelle.
We're going to see how things are rolling around and see what life's like. And I miss my house.
Well, we haven't really moved, so to speak. We're kind of have
temporarily here, and we
kind of have two places.
We are testing the waters, but we're
Megan's a planner, and I'm a doer, and I'll be moved in like 5 days, and Megan's got to wait 6 months before she makes a decision on anything.
I'm a very fickle individual. Not really. I'm pretty decisive too.
Thank Jesus we can do that, but whatever.
So yeah, so it's an experience for sure. And yes, thank you for sneezing and blowing your nose.
I can't help it. You get what you get.
I'm just saying, guys, don't mind him. He blows his nose like a man. Although I'm not lying, Megan blows her nose pretty like on.
See, there's your Nashville in Arkansas and one in California.
Look, didn't even know. Thank you for your education.
Do you feel fancy with Carrie Underwood socks?
No, because I was wearing those red shoes last week and they rubbed off on them. And they're really white.
What red shoes?
My burgundy was here. Okay, so...
Why are you in Tennessee?
Well, for several reasons. One is, it's really just one big reason, but it's really just a reason of growth. And we lived in a very teeny tiny area, and we needed more things around us and less travel. So we are still very much...
Don't give me any credit or anything.
Well, I said growth.
Of what? Like on the back of our neck?
I have one of those.
That probably could have been refrained from.
I'm just saying. That was like so specific.
I have a bump.
Guys,
I didn't get a notification. I'm late. That's
all right.
Okay.
We just barely got started because you know us. I talk too long.
What did I tell you?
Is that an R?
Yeah, it's R.
Who is it?
It's Brayden.
Oh, let him come say hello.
My television's charging.
Okay. We're live. Do you want to talk to people?
It has 10 batteries, so I don't know where
I'll
plug
get you a
is.
charger. Did you want to talk to people?
Just say hello for a second.
Hello.
Raise your hand.
Don't bump the table.
This is Brayden. He is here to say hello.
All right, come on, string bean.
I'm joining you with the work.
You're joining me with the work?
Daddy's in charge of this prison. Let's go.
Okay. Daddy doesn't want you.
Come on.
Bye. Love you.
I don't want any.
No dog, no kid. This is getting serious up in here. It's serious. Okay. So back to the planners since he left. Okay, this particular planner is, you know what, I have another planner that I was actually going to do something else with, but this particular planner is let me pop this bad boy open. You probably know, because these are not new. These are like the girl line that were released in like August, September, October, something. I think it was September, right? Always in September. And these are from them, but I've been waiting to pull them out, and they have just been so sad. But you can still find them. I've seen they're at Joann's or at Hobby Lobby. Not sure which ones are at which. You can still find them out there, though. They're not, like, all gone. Okay. This one's the dashboard layout.
Hey, Brayden. Hey, Brayden. Hey, little man. Hi, Brayden.
Isn't he adorable?
I know.
I love him so much.
I feel like the comments are slacking.
Come on, people.
No, not by the people, by the timeline.
Oh,
Rude.
I don't know.
Y'all talk more.
I don't know what you're saying. All right.
Has anyone gotten tickets to Go Wild yet? When is that?
I think, well, Go Wild I don't think it's till May, but I think the tickets are going to start this month.
Where's it at?
I don't know. Where's it at? I'm going.
You know, you're supposed to be the professional.
That doesn't mean I know when things are. I only have 1,500 planners. Do you think I actually
fly by the seat of your plan? Says that's my favorite planner ever.
Isn't it pretty? It's very pretty. I'm going to use this for, like, meal planning and, like...
It's in Anaheim.
Oh! We're all going. Disneyland.
So basically, I'm sitting in the room with the kids for 4 days?
We have a very quick access to an airport.
Hmm.
But Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
What a great day.
We're leaving your car at the airport. I'm not leaving my truck there.
We'll Uber.
Uber?
No, I don't
Be
know.
expensive. That's a 20-minute Uber.
I don't even know anything about Uber. I say these things like I have experience. I've never ridden in an Uber.
It's a taxi. It costs money.
I know, but how much does it cost? Who here has ridden Uber? And what would a 20-mile drive cost you? Okay, so this is going to be my meal planning. I needed, like, my home planner.
Homebody, Hannah Wells says Homebody is my craft planner this year.
Ooh,
The
I like
Homebody
that.
Mini is my on-the-go.
I like that. I do. Ooh. So I have my meal planning in my Erin Condren folio as well, but I wanted one that was a little more broad because sometimes this one's like on there, man. It's not coming off.
Why don't you just rip it off?
It was difficult.
Uh-huh.
They didn't want people getting into this one. Okay, now here's another question for all of you all.
If it was my shirt, you'd get it off.
Not this planner, but any planner that you have bought, Happy Planner that is, from the store, how many times do you buy it with the whole thing on there?
Michelle said it cost me $40 last time she took an Uber.
Oh, that is expensive.
That's what I'm saying. It's a whole tank of gas. We'll just leave your car there. Pay for parking.
Well, how much is parking?
I don't know.
I
More
guess
than
we should
$40.
look into these things. We should cost compare. Anyways, back to the planners. They didn't come here for us.
What do you think it's like to walk without toes?
I don't think you could. Don't
Yeah,
toes
you
give you
could.
balance?
Yeah, I'm assuming.
So how would you walk?
Not well, but I'm sure you could do it.
I don't know. If you had to give up one of your senses.
Oh my
what
gosh,
would
are
it
you
be?
going to drive to California? No way.
He can't. He falls asleep. He's not a good road tripper.
Not that.
What is it?
It's just a lot of Megan in one space.
Oh, don't even pretend like that's actually accurate, because he likes to be around me all the time. All the time. Am I lying? No. All the time. Tell him
The
the truth.
OGs know.
Tell him the
18
truth.
minutes in, all you did was take off the plastic. What are you doing?
You keep interrupting me.
No wonder your watch time's going down. People don't want to watch
You
this.
keep interrupting me. Alright, so stop talking then, big mouth. We really do like each other, despite what we sound like in this thing. But
I'm still not convinced.
I am pulling out some months, and I like them both. The
Okay, can I
covers.
ask an honest question?
Nope. You can ask an honest question though.
Okay.
Unhonest.
I already know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask it anyways.
Okay.
There's your honest question. Why don't you pull the rings out instead of pulling the pages out?
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Why?
How are you going to pull the rings out?
I don't know. I'm asking. It's a logistical question.
Because they don't bend.
I understand that.
So how are you going to pull the rings out?
Any way you want to. I don't know.
Like,
Do
let's
I
think.
look like I designed the planner?
No.
You've asked me a time or two dumb questions before. I don't know why you're
I
looking
have
at me
asked some
sideways.
dumb questions. What was that question? Okay, you want to hear what he said the other day, though? I got to tell him. It was really dumb. And then after I brought it to his attention, he was like, oh, yeah. But he was like, baby, he read this on Facebook. This is how you know it was a dumb thing, because he just was, like, going for it and read it on Facebook, and then that was, like, where, like, you know, the dumb started. So let's just put this out here. Not everything you read on Facebook is true. But he was like, babies born today will be alive in year 3000. And I was like, no. Babies born today will be alive in year 2100. He's like, oh yeah. Like, he just read it.
Yeah, but that was like a split-second thing. That was like not like a, hey,
He
I'm an
read it,
actual
so
idiot.
like, that's interesting. But then it was like, whoever shared
You
that's
asked
the
something
real.
dumb the other day, too. Like, if, what was it?
I mean, I do ask some dumb things sometimes. Sometimes I already know the answer, but I just have to, like...
What was it? Like, is
double-
Australia a continent or something
No,
stupid?
I did not ask that.
There was something retarded that you asked.
I did not ask that.
I forgot what it was. It was dumb. Whatever it was.
No, I think I asked you a question you didn't actually know about Australia, but that was not... I don't think that was a dumb question.
I'm not going to get into that whole thing, but Megan is the queen of asking me questions like I'm supposed to be some expert on things. I don't have no business even discussing.
I do ask him questions that, like, what? No, man, I was cold. And
We'll be driving down the road, and she'll look at me and she'll say, how do they mash corn for whiskey? And I'm like, how am I supposed to know that? Tap me again, and we're going to fight. I know what I'm saying before I say it.
I've never asked that question, though.
Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, I have 3 months in there? Okay.
Ida Sanchez, I just started planning, and I'm using the Happy Planner. I've never planned before.
Woo!
I'm learning how to plan and write things down. Yeah, you and me both. I'm learning how to write things down. I don't even
He's
like
like,
doing
okay,
that.
guys, I just want to let you know. He is... I've tried. I've tried really hard to keep him involved in paper. The reality is, paper's just not going to work for him because he doesn't. He's an out of sight, out of mind person, and he doesn't keep it in mind enough for it to like actually mean anything. So we have now transferred him to digital, and I do have a digital calendar that I'm working with him on, and I will be transferring some of that information to my actual paper planner. Does anyone have interest in a video of how to use digital and paper planning together? Would you like that video? Let me know.
I think you'd get a lot of hate on that from the OG, like, I've got to put it on paper people.
That's what I want to know. I want opinions here. Because I think a lot of people use, like, planning technology.
Well, we get a lot of dislike anyways. I guess people just don't like your voice. Because the content's fine.
I've heard that sometimes, too. And when I'm sick, remember that one time? We got this comment
Can
one
you
time.
stop chewing gum?
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. This person commented on one of my videos, and she's like, chewing gum the whole time, that's so annoying. And I don't really like...
She was not chewing gum.
I was not chewing gum.
She doesn't even have a pack of gum.
I don't even have gum. We don't chew gum very often. Gum is like a random thing we'll chew every now and again. But
Halloween, when it comes in the kids' candy bar.
Yeah, it's not something we really chew very often. So it was so funny because it wasn't like, were you chewing gum? It was so like sure of themselves that I was chewing gum, and it was annoying.
Fly by the seat of your plan says people can be so rude. That's true. You know, I used to have a YouTube channel for powerlifting, like, what is it, like 6 years ago now.
It was his first YouTube experience, which is
yeah,
where he
so I like
gained a lot of his
uploaded a
stuff.
whole bunch of random nonsense all the time.
Really wasn't a very good channel overall as far as like...
Can I finish what I was trying to say?
Just a second. As far as like logistically, like he had very many different types of videos on there, so it wasn't like just working out, but continue.
So anyways, every once in a while I'll go back and like check to see if there's any activity on that channel because I haven't uploaded in over almost 3 years on there now. and I'll get comments on videos that were uploaded like 7 years ago with like mad at the information I just gave them, as if I uploaded that yesterday. You know, those aren't that expensive. You can
Yeah.
can find these
You can find them cheaper. Well, at the time,
and I'm
you
like,
couldn't.
well, that's good to know. You probably can find something cheaper 6 years later.
Or more expensive, depending on what it is. It's like, yeah, this is the best iPhone 4. I don't know if you've ever had this, but it's the
iPhone
highest
4s are so out of
technology.
date. What's wrong with you?
It's just funny. People are just funny. I think it's funny. Although we have very different, like, our world perception is so different from each other's that I really do feel like it's totally, like, in the eye of the beholder. Everything in life is so in the eye of the beholder because we just view things differently. Would you like to give an example of that?
We view things differently?
Yeah. Give me an example.
I like kissing. You're like, not so much.
No, it's like we'll drive by, like we were driving in this Target area, and they had this little area of grass with some park benches, so you could like sit and enjoy life. I don't know, whatever you buy. And he was like, "Oh, this is so random that like I don't like having to drive around this." And I was like, "Well, it's probably there so people can keep an eye on their kids." And like we just had such a different outlook on what exactly life was like, and as far as that was concerned. And it's just funny. Are you and your spouse? If you have a spouse, is that the way it is? I do have to give him credit. He did buy me the best Christmas presents ever, and that was all the Pottery Barn coffee mugs for friends.
Ola and I think we're in sync.
You are.
We've shared a connection for a long time.
You heard her soccer skills.
I was just looking up, I swear, and I'm even gonna put it right here. Can you see that?
My phone's dirty.
Can you see that? Ola's Planner World. I was looking at that and I was like, hey, did she upload any videos? Because I hadn't checked, because we talked about her doing a channel like last time we were doing live streams, and I was like, you should totally do it.
We're so behind. I'm really behind on all my planner videos.
She's just said, I'm considering starting a new channel with my friend and wonder what types of planner content people are interested in. Any ideas for any videos? Oh, she said she deleted them all.
Okay.
But I was just like, did she stay with it? I was so excited. I was going to be so proud of you.
All right. So here's my advice for you. I think it's a great idea to start it with your friend, but you need to decide who is the person how the responsibility will be shared, I think is step number 1 if you start it with somebody else. And if you are going to start the channel and bring her in, then I would definitely just keep it kind of more like you and bring her in to plan with you. God bless you. But I would also focus on planner content that helps you achieve anything educationally related, because you are in school, and I feel like that's I don't know any YouTubers that are like actively in school.
I don't know. How's soccer going?
I mean, is there a lot of YouTube? Like, I don't know. Maybe there's lots of planning YouTubers that are in school and teach you that stuff. I don't know of any, unless I'm just like really behind the times. Okay, so back to the planner.
I was going to say something on that though.
Okay, just a second.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get to the planner. Explain something here. All right, so there are certain franking planner, which I'm gonna check this one, and I was distracted because that's what I am these days, that are like ideal for doing that. I don't think this one is, but when they have a page break, this is January. Okay. They have a page break.
Good
like
luck on
this
your soccer
one
tournament.
Does not. No, this one's not gonna work. So if they have a page break, you can do a couple different ways. One is you can slide months in after months in. So like January, but then you have to be okay with the first page of the following month showing. Or you can just slide them in the back. Now, one year, I actually took the front covers and dot glued them together, so that way you only saw certain portions of it, and I did that to make them actually blend together in one specific section. So, for example, if you were using January as your planner to butt it up together, I would take like this month of the previous month or whatever. Oh, actually, never mind. Not that month. Not that page. Pop this one back in. I got distracted again. I would take this page right here I guess it would be that page. What the heck? Am I distracted or what? And I would glue it to this page so they would like run together. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I didn't confuse you. You may continue.
Okay, so Ola said that she did start it. They do have another one, SNL Plans. Doing a sharing the responsibility of content has positives and negatives. The positives is off if it works well and both people are doing their part in participating in that, it'll be great. You can share the workload. However, in the event that the channel might get big, then you got to decide where that's gonna go. And also
just how you want to overall keep it.
Yeah, but then if somebody forgets content and then you have to pick up the result, there's a lot of variables in that. So
literally, this will be right up your alley, but it's just planning in advance. Know what videos you're gonna do. Know who's gonna do what the responsibilities, when you guys can get together to do it, how often you'll see each other. Whose house you're going to record at, all that kind of stuff is just logistics that you'll have to sit down and talk about. But I think as long as you're preparing in advance for it, then you should be good. Now, what I will say, this might be like unpopular opinion status right now. I don't love the wrong. Not that I think there's anything wrong with it. I just don't find it.
They kind of look like paper dolls to me.
It's not my style as much, but I loved this pack of them for this shoe right here, the shoe one, and I'm going to use this for my vision board since I actually was going to use a different one, but this one's better because it's bigger, so I got this one. So that's why that's there. Something is going on with those boys. They are doing something. So I'm a big divider person, and I like to label these puppies. So once, in this case, this one's going to be my wellness. I'm kind of going to use this more as a journal because this is the same layout that what was the one last year? What was her name?
I don't know.
Healthy, no, what was her name? Healthy Hero. This is the same layout as the Healthy Hero, except it used to be like food or whatever. I'm just going to kind of ignore this line right here. I might cover it with stickers or washi or whatever. And then I'm going to use it exactly how I used it before because I really liked it. So, so that's what this is going to be. And then, so kind of more like my personal planner. I always have a work planner that kind of keeps my schedule. This is going to be more like journal-ish. I'm going to have my food and not just personal food, but our household food, that kind of stuff in it. And I always like to start with a divider between the two. I'll probably add some more dashboards for marking my place, bookmark dashboards, but I definitely like to start with a divider.
I'm going to have to yell at Dave for not hopping into the live stream later.
I think you should yell at him right now.
I don't have my phone. It's using it as a camera.
Oh. Well, you can message him.
Hey, do you remember that 3 months you didn't realize the plastic peeled off of there?
No, I knew. I swear to you, though, I have one, and I swear I have tried everything, and it has not. You know what I did do, though? My sprocket. I didn't pull the backs off the sprocket paper, and I was dot gluing them in, and they're like, it's sticker paper on the back. That was kind of one of those moments where I was like, oh.
I know now.
I do. I've been told. Okay, now. I have a country song stuck in my head right now, folks.
It's kind of like the whole kindergarten. It's like, what? No, that doesn't make any sense. It's garden, like a field of children. For the longest time.
That's what it is. Well, there's a T, but...
There's a T. It's not garden.
It's
a garden of vegetables.
No. But the sound
That's what I thought it was. Kindergarten.
No.
I guess a little garden of children.
You're growing
blooming.
Children. Oh, I like that. I didn't realize. I didn't even pay attention. All right, now this is my grocery list. Even though it says meal plan and then this grocery list on the back, I'm such a weirdo about the way I read my planner. Like, I'm very much like I like to
Let
read
me
on
see.
this side.
Give me. Fruits and veggies, baked goods, dairies, meats, snacks. What would miscellaneous be? Wouldn't everything else be constituted as a snack?
No.
Okay, what's not a meat, a baked good, fruits and vegetables, dairy, or a snack?
Gee, what is that?
Baked goods.
It's not baked goods. Are you like baking
Dairy.
material?
Dairy.
Is it dairy?
Butter.
I don't know.
It's a dairy product.
Okay, no, that was a bad example. I just came up with that off the top of my head.
Try again.
All right, let's see. What are the collections?
Fruits and veggies, baked goods, dairy. We surveyed 100 people.
Pasta.
Pasta's not a baked good?
No. What would you say? What would go under the miscellaneous? I'm curious.
Drinks. I don't have time for you guys' logic.
Drinks. Look, yes. He's not logical. Don't worry. It's just a man thing. See, look, if Dave was in here, you could be supported as not the only man. Okay. I'm so distracted. This doesn't match color-wise, but I'm going to go ahead and put this, even though January's almost over. If you can believe that. I mean, it's not almost over, but it feels almost over in planning land.
Fly by the seat of your plans. How many subscribers do you have now? I'm curious. When did you start your channel?
I just love you all. I missed you all so much. Have you missed Friday Night Lives? Are you glad that they're back? We're going to shoot for a more regular Friday Night Live. I don't know that we'll be able to accomplish weekly, but definitely more frequent, and we're going to let you all know in advance so we can keep it up.
Dang, son. 3.68 thousand.
Awesome. I'm so proud of you. You can do it. You're doing a great job.
I like her thumbnails.
Do these have the plasticky? No, these don't have the plastic on them. Do they? No, they don't. Yeah, see what happened is my video editor got really busy and then just all went to pot. No, that really wasn't the whole thing. What happened was we just got really crazy. Like, our life just got crazy. It's still crazy. Don't let us fool you. It's just...
Can I make a suggestion to her videos?
I mean, if you would like to. Does she want a suggestion? You should ask that first.
No. Do I have to announce my proper pronoun too? Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to give her some advice here on
Well,
YouTube.
does she want the advice?
Okay, I'll wait for 10 seconds to see if she wants
Thank
my
you.
advice on
Because
YouTube.
sometimes you give me advice and all that does is make me like you less, so.
This is not bad advice.
Well, you don't know what she... Sometimes he gives bad advice.
Walk out in front of a bus. No, what is wrong with you?
Sometimes he does give
She
bad
said
advice.
yes. Okay.
All right. You
So-
can give your bad advice now.
I love that all of her thumbnails are synergistic and they match. It's got a theme to every one of her thumbnails, and I'm sure when you look at her channel page with all of her videos together, it looks very well put together. However, I don't think it distinguishes her videos differently enough
Let me see.
from other people if they were in suggested feeds. So what I was going to suggest was her take a circle picture of herself or a square picture of herself or whatever, like a headshot, and put it in like the bottom left corner of every video.
I do think you have very good thumbnails, though.
So it's branded that they know it's hers.
I'd click on your video. Because, you know, thumbnails rule the
So
world.
they go like, oh, this isn't just somebody else with a pink thumbnail. This is Fly by the Seat of Your Plans. I want to watch this.
I think your name is neat, too.
Yeah.
Name is key.
But you know what I mean? Just like a happy, like, hey, this is my video in the
What
bottom
was
corner.
someone's name? It was like... It was something like so... I don't remember, but it was like Rita R5H7213 or something like that wasn't it. But it was
Like we don't use a
something
picture for
so-
you, but we use an M in the bottom left corner. So, like, they know it's yours. Whatever thumbnail.
So
is.
whatever logo or mark that you want to create that's like, hey, this is mine.
Mhm.
Yeah. But, yeah, there's like, you know, like people don't realize that making your channel accessible to other people is half the battle. The biggest battle of YouTube. What am I saying? Half the battle. It's the only battle. And being like, you know, people liking you and stuff. Then again, it doesn't matter how much that awesome you are, because we all know it's like some people are just going to not like you because, I don't know, they're miserable people. That's what I always feel like when like you get like a rude comment, and rude comments happen, like they've happened. They're not. I don't get super rude comments. Some people have gotten like really rude comments, or like I don't really get those, but I always just think of like the person, and I'm like, how sad must they be to spend their time commenting those types of things to people? Like they must be sad. You got distracted and interrupted me.
No, somebody asked me a question.
Paperclip. Where's our paperclips?
Girly Plans by Ashley says, what about my thumbnails? And I was scrolling through, and I was going to say, I like all of her thumbnails. I like the ones with the slash that have the description on the left-hand side and the picture on the right. However, if I was to make one suggestion, the font that she's using, I would use a drop shadow on the font, so it like outlines it in a little black line, so it stands out a little bit more and makes it easier to read and distinguish from the background.
Is that go up? I like the newer. Is that newer? Is that in order of?
Yeah, but it's a different font. But like this really, like this, like third one down is like a super bright pink. If it was outlined in black, those white letters,
right? But
you
so
could
the
still
newer
read it.
thumbnails are a lot easier to read than the older thumbnails. It looks like, unless that's a new channel,
they are
or something. So,
but she changed the font.
Yeah, I like the newer thumbnails.
But that's just like
just be cautious if you're putting the cut, like he said, like you might be able to see it, especially if you're like editing on a big computer or something. But a lot of times people are watching on their phone, and it's not the same visual.
It just highlights the back end of the letters. It makes them give them dimension.
Right. And really, I mean, think about it. Like, why do you click on a video? Like, if you just thought of yourself as a general watcher of things, what makes you, once you like somebody, you might click on their video. But until then, you're just going based on, like, randomness of why you choose somebody. And normally it's thumbnail. A lot of times it's thumbnail.
There was something else that I wanted to share with you that I saw the other day. Not them, but you.
Oh. Hold on, let me guess. I give up. I was going to try to go with my telepathy. Lately, we've been having, like, serious telepathy. Like, really, really weird. Like, I'm going to just share with you a couple things. Like, and this isn't, like, literally, this isn't, like, planned. We didn't talk about it. Like, random things. We'll just all of a sudden know what's going on. So last night we were at a Chick-fil-A. They had a balloon animal person, and I was waiting in line with kids to get a balloon animal. And the guy was like, so, you know, we have a 2-year-old, and he didn't ask specifically for anything. And the guy was like, what would he want? And I was like, just make him a sword, because that is the easiest thing, like, to make. So then we get back. I don't know if he, like, I don't remember exactly what we were talking about. He was like, well, I was going to tell you just to make him a sword because it's the easiest thing. It's like, what? That was so random. Like, we weren't around each other. We weren't looking at each other. It was not anywhere near there, and he hadn't seen it yet, and he was just, like, spouted that off. It's like, that is so creepy.
Anyways, I was on YouTube doing something, and somebody had started a channel recently, and it was, like, MegansPlans Life or something like that, or MegansPlans instead of MegansPlans, and I was like, oh, dang. But I can't find them now, so it must not be that big a deal.
Well, you know, they're like, hey, she isn't uploaded. Tap that. Let's get it.
You missed like a month.
No, we've been off and on. It's been there's been so much different nonsense that has happened. Not in a bad way. Just like busy. Like we haven't had a good routine. And that dictates a lot of how well the world works, I feel like. What do you think?
What's that?
Routine. Like having a good routine makes life a lot easier.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it has not been good for us.
Speaking of that, go to bed before 1.
This is just a different conversation. But now I'm going to take them through my planner. Is that all right with you? Anyone else have a YouTube channel that would like, I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I mean, I am, but not really. Anyone else have any YouTube questions for him? Go ahead and put them in the comments while I'm touring you, and then he will address them. So, what I have done here, if you didn't pay attention to me, like, flip through this really quickly, is I have 4 months of each section. This is going to be my meal planning section where I'm going to have our dinners listed every single night. says dinner plans right here. Obviously, that's what each category is going to be more thoroughly. So I might figure out a way to use that differently, but I'm not too concerned about it. Over in the errands to buy section, I might keep a running tab of things like randomly that I need to buy and actually use that for the to buy section. But what I'm going to do over here in the errands, I'm actually going to write down the snacks that I'm going to pack the kids every day for when they go away. And kind of what I'm going to do with that and keep that straight so I have a little bit of that. Bless you. We've been sick. We had like a stomach bug, and then we've gotten like a cold. We're just like all over the place. All over the place. I'm going to write down those snacks for that portion, and then this is where I'll keep my groceries that I go into the store with. Now, a lot of times I will either pull this out and carry it by itself, or I will pull it out and put it to the front of my planner. The reason why I do that is because if you fold this, I don't like the pages touching the cart, but I normally put it in the cart. If I'm walking around with it, I'll probably not like that.
I don't like my food touching. I need a military meal. I don't like the pages touching each other?
No, I don't like the pages touching the dirty cart.
Oh.
You weren't listening.
I never do.
I know.
That's why
then
you love me.
That's why he thinks I ask dumb questions, because he doesn't pay attention. Alright, then, next, so I'll have my 4 months ahead. Probably will not use, obviously, that far in advance, but if we have some kind of special event, I'm going to make note of that in here, that I won't be buying food for that particular day, so that way we can keep track of, and like we do eat out a lot. I'd like to cut that down a little bit, but we do eat out quite a bit. I'd like to keep it to like 1 to 2 days a week. We're on like a 3-day-a-weeker right now. A while ago, we were like, I don't even know, multiple times a week. It was just crazy. But now we've cut down a
That's
little
why we
bit.
were moving. I was like, look
Not
at all
moving.
this stuff.
Not moving.
What?
We were in transition. We're not moved yet. Anyway.
Okay, if you don't want to come out yet, you don't have to. But I'm just saying, like, there were so many different things to eat here.
Okay. This is just words to the wise about Megan. I like to have like a really strong vibe before I commit to not things in general, but like big life decisions.
We got married less than a year being together.
That's not even true. You don't even know when we got together and when we got married.
It's like 6 months.
No, you don't even know the dates at all, do you?
09/29/08 is when we first started dating, right?
No.
What?
He doesn't know what he's talking about. We did get married in August, though. I'll give you a hint there.
Okay.
Of what year?
I don't care.
Okay. He doesn't care. All right, so then I have my sticky notes, because as everyone knows, I love sticky notes.
Ola says, any camera recommendations that are fairly inexpensive? I would go with your iPhone if you got one. Almost everybody's got an iPhone nowadays.
It depends on if you have an older iPhone, though.
It's 4K camera. We're doing live stream right now with it.
Right, but what year iPhone or newer would you suggest? Like, go the oldest iPhone back.
You're going to spend more than $500 on a camera, and you could go back to an iPhone 8 and probably get the same quality.
Right, so iPhone 8 or newer. If it's not an iPhone 8 or newer, either buy an iPhone or what camera?
Speaking of that, Heather Kells recorded on a iPad for like
I don't think she does anymore.
3 years. I'm pretty sure she does.
But what if not an iPhone, what camera would you suggest? A T5i?
Canon T5i.
Is it T5 or T6?
T5.
Okay, T5. T6. T5. T5?
You don't even know.
I was listening.
It's a T5i
I was
Rebel.
just repeating it because I'm by the mic.
It's a 720p though. It's not 1080p.
So what?
But it's a DSLR camera.
So what's our camera?
We have an
1080p?
We have an 80D.
Right, but it doesn't do 4K.
No, you don't need it to.
I don't know. I don't really even know what any of this means, really.
95% of people don't watch content on 4K anyway.
I don't even really know that I know a difference. I don't even really know that I know a difference. Like, if it's not from the 90s to now, I'm not that. we got a 4K TV for his video games. This was a while ago. And, like a couple years ago
That's
for
not
Christmas.
because that's just because you're a woman. You
No,
don't care
okay.
any different.
Anyways, so we got it for Christmas, and he was like, I gotta have a 4K TV for my Xbox, because I bought him an Xbox for Christmas, and we did not have a 4K TV. So we had to get one, or we got, I don't know, something happened, we got one. He's like, can't you tell the difference? Look at the visual on it. It's the most amazing thing ever. And I'm like, literally, no. I literally cannot tell the difference. Not trying to be, like, ragging on you. I just can't tell the difference.
She doesn't see any difference between video games now and Super Mario Brothers.
No, I do too. I love that game though. Okay, so then I have my divider, which I actually will probably make this into a vision board of some nature, whether it be fitness goals or just kind of more of a more of a I love to do the vision boards because I feel like they're just really super helpful for me in my planning life. And then we will move down to the fitness section, which, like I said, I will put this along the way. Now, this is all going to encompass the fact that I have my folio for on the go. And I have my wellness section in my folio, and so that will be used along with this meal planner that I haven't done much with. But I also like the idea of just kind of converting some of the information into this. And
you have more
what
planners than I do pairs of underwear.
You know, it's really sad. We buy a lot of underwear for you, so where do they go?
We got a lot of planners for you. Where do they go?
I mean, I have them all. You just said that.
Uh-huh.
So where's your underwear?
I'm not telling you.
Okay. I haven't really started using this yet, but I don't think I've done really anything with it. I didn't write my name in it. But I do think I want to keep this more for the on-the-go list, so I'm excited to kind of like start using this. And what I love about this, will you listen?
I'm reading comments.
What I love about the folios, if you have not bought a folio, is that they always include a little sticker sheet with them, and I think that's really cool. And a folder in the back, which I also think is really cool.
Is that
Coupons.
EC?
It is.
2019.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I like, I really like, they're my Happy Planner and Erin Condren are my two
Summer
favorites right now.
2018 line. Duh.
Is there any new planner brands that any of you have found that you can't live without? Like, I know Happy Planner stormed the world. I mean,
There's one at Walmart that looks like a
if they, not the rip-off ones, but like, I wonder if they even began to think like it would be as popular as it was when they did it. Like, sometimes you just don't, like, if they only knew kind of thing. But I've also really enjoyed a lot of the products, like I said, that Erin
Passion
Condren's come
Planner.
out with. And is Passion Planner new? I've never had one of them. But I've heard
Ola
of
says
them.
Passion Planner. You looked at me and then you like questioned me.
No. I was thinking. You don't know. He doesn't even know. He is a Google Calendar planner, is what he is.
Yeah, guess what?
He hasn't checked it probably in 4 days.
It's not syncing right. I have checked it.
Oh, okay. Well, so he's checked that it's not syncing right, but he doesn't know what tasks he was supposed to
Day
do.
Designer, monthly, daily.
Are those ones like you feel like you can't live without? Like, oh my gosh, do I need to buy them? Oh, there was something I'm going to do a flip through of. Who here is an Amy Landino fan? I was going to do a video of it.
Good, do a video of it. Because you need to do videos.
Yeah, I know. But
You guys, I yell at her all the time for for recording, and sometimes she just doesn't do it.
well, this is what happened this week.
And I can't do planner videos for you guys. We've tried it before. They fail miserably.
Nuh-uh, I think it's hilarious because you're like so
but
confused.
the view count is like, oh.
It's because you don't even know. You're like, oh, so this is like so stressful. He like gets anxiety about it, man. It's like for real.
Sitting me down to record a planning video is like me sitting you down to a math test for nursing.
I would figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
I would
In
figure
10
it
minutes
out.
put together with
Okay.
stickers.
All right, here's the real thing, though. Let me just tell you this. He got me sick, and it really was all his fault because we were sitting.
You were throwing up first.
We were sitting in Cheesecake Factory, and he got sick, and
Yeah.
then he gave it to the whole family, and then he got sick again with the same thing.
Was Easton sick before or after me?
After
Hmm.
he got us all sick, and then it dominoed, snowballed, to where things just went off kilter. But yes, these are going to be more like
Tip-top.
my personal TikTok.
Head over
on the
heels.
clock.
Tipsy-turvy. Continue.
Who here? What planner babes are on TikTok? Should I be the first?
I don't know. It's only 15-second content. Can you really articulate planning in 15 seconds?
Sure. You'd be like, this is this. You can do a lot in 15 seconds.
Yeah, but is that gonna like be what people want to see?
I
on
don't know.
TikTok?
Are any of you TikTokers? I'm not a TikToker, really.
I mean, I have a TikTok.
I know, but you do dumb stuff. You can do dumb stuff.
That's what TikTok's for.
I could do stuff that would make people outraged.
That's what TikTok's for.
Like, you know what makes people really upset? Bad sticker placement. You just do a page of bad sticker placement. People will be outraged.
You should totally do that.
Like, go into...
You should
people
do
would hate me, though.
You should do
I would be like a
video,
hated person of the TikTok planning world. But, like, if you went in... No, this would be mean. I wouldn't really do this, but I'm just going to pretend like I am.
You should.
But if you went in the store and, like, hid all the planners behind something...
You should do a video and be like, I'm going to do 10 minutes of planner cringe and place a sticker down and then just be like... and rip it up off the paper and put it back down somewhere else. Do you do that anyways?
No,
You know
but
what
that
I mean?
would be
Like,
really like how to do
people
the
are
worst
like,
plan
no!
with me ever. Let me do the worst plan with me ever to make you all feel better about. Like, could you even
Yeah,
do a
you
bad
should do
plan
that.
with me?
Just title the video, the worst plan with me ever.
Could you even do that?
We're giving away
Like
golden
knowing,
content here.
like, could I even sit down and try to be bad? I don't know. It'd be hard.
You do it well here.
I know I do mess up a lot, guys. Just so you know, I'm not perfect.
Or call a color the wrong name. I'm going to put down this blue sticker and it's pink.
If you watch that
Isn't
and I
this
do
such
anything,
a pretty blue sticker?
if you see any video like this, you're gonna have been the first to know. First to
I think it'd be
know.
hilarious.
All right, as promised, the budget. And when I say budget, I mean really more plan with me on prepping the budget because we haven't even completed our budget for this year. But it gets a little more complex because we have several businesses. Where did I do my budget stickers? And I brought them. I know I brought them.
Plans with Michelle says that I did an entire video calling my Franken planner a transformer planner. Or calling my Franken planner transformer? Whoa.
Well, they're kind of one of the same, I think, but I guess it doesn't matter.
That is not true. Franken planner is when you take bits and pieces and put them into one planner. A transformer planner is when you can do the little flippy thing.
Yeah, but it's
Totally
basically
different.
the same idea. It's blending two planners together.
Totally different.
Oh, okay.
Polo Chanel, totally different.
Oh, okay. They are different.
Yeah. But they're basically the same thing because they're fashion.
No. Who here is fashionable? Like, I don't mean like...
I am.
He has various renditions of different t-shirts. So, if you want a t-shirt collection, he can help you out with that. He's got nice clothes, too, but, like, he doesn't wear them. Like, anywhere. Like, when we go to church, he doesn't wear them. You know what I don't have up here with me? It's a pen. What the heck?
A brain.
Oh, I have one of those, I think. Sometimes.
Now what are you doing?
I'm gonna do a plan with me budgetly.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
We're right now, we're deep already.
Are you trying to say that I'm doing too much?
Yeah.
You don't want to watch
Save
my plan?
some for the uploads, man.
Oh, it's so sad.
You gotta record 3-4 videos.
Fine, he said no, guys. Sorry.
We picked
Sucks to
one.
be
We
you.
picked the the whatever
I said both.
setup.
Alright, well, what I'm going to do is flip through my goal sticker book from Cultivate since they probably haven't seen this.
Okay. do
I've
that.
used some stickers out here, but I really love them. And let me tell you what I love the most.
This
They're
really
really thick.
pretty blue one right here.
They're really thick. Like, really thick. Like, almost cardstocky thick. How did we go through an hour already? We just like you is what it really amounts to.
An hour with you feels like a minute.
I know. And it's an hour later in reality, though, because we're normally an hour earlier. Because time zone's different. They're super thick. But, so, okay, here we go.
I'm super thick.
That back to... Did you just call yourself fat?
No, there's a difference.
What's the difference?
Thick and fat are two totally different things.
I mean, those are mean words anyway, so...
Thick is not a mean word.
Why?
It is not.
Okay. Anyways.
I don't want to explain to you culture.
Okay, I'm not cultured. What was that word you used to describe someone the other day? Visco.
The Visco girl?
Didn't know what the heck he was talking about. I'm like, why are you speaking Chinese? I know nothing. I know no pop culture. I'm not puppy cultured.
See, Ola said there is a difference.
I don't know pop culture.
You own a Hydro Flask and you don't know what a Visco girl is?
What is that?
A
Is that
Visco?
my water bottle?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I forgot. I was like, what the heck?
Ola, in a hoop.
I don't get it.
I know you don't.
I don't get it, guys.
She's the best
I'm
thing.
sorry, I don't get it. I never was. I was homeschooled. Just so you all know. I never kept up on the pop culture life. I had color coded some of my goals already. So
You even have the
that's nice.
scrunchie.
I do have scrunchie. So are you trying to call
And
me
you
one?
bought metal straws to save.
All right.
You are a Visco
Okay.
girl.
All right. Let's call it what it is. My Happy Planner cup. The big
Oh my
Happy Planner
gosh.
cup. Do you want to discuss this?
You,
That we bought.
sure.
Not only did we it broke, which I still use, but it's like broken. I probably need to throw it away. But the straw got melted in the bottom of our dishwasher, like melted to our dishwasher. So
Why are you
bought
trying to wash straws?
because they get dirty. I bought new metal straws.
Rachel
astronaut-
Redhead Mom said she loves your nails.
Thank you. I love them too. I have a problem though because I really love blue, like a lot. And I try to go in doing different designs and doing different colors, but I always attract to blues. I can't help it. Navy blue. Like, I just always want blue. Sometimes I try to really switch it up and do something different. Then I just go right back to blue. So it's like every other time I do blue.
You know?
Yes, we have our coding pages, our flags for our goals, which I have right here. And then they have done so awesome and put color codes for your inserts you cultivate. But any goal setting book, I would totally love this. And then you have more color. Oh, hearts. They have hearts. I didn't pay attention to the fact that they're hearts. Then you have your little starting steps. I love it. Build, do, appointment, meeting. Power Sheets party. I want a Power Sheets party. How many of you are Power Sheets users? I love my Power Sheets so much. Due date, date night. Never do those. Adventure, day off, rest. Love those too. Movie night, coffee date, weekend, social media free weekend. How many of you do that? I'm not really, I think sometimes social media for me is like more of like, I don't even know, like I don't even pay attention sometimes to like doing it. But I do love it. Put the phone down. Although here's what I will also say. Apparently there's like a real group of individuals that go on social media. I'm talking your language right now. Your native form of speech.
Here's my language.
Okay,
We got...
hold on. So apparently there's this group on social media, because I already know what you're going to say. That get super anxietied about like looking at other people's feeds, and like it's like this addiction we learned about, like of like, I don't know if it's the comparison addiction, but like they just get super excited about it.
Feeds. I thought you said feet.
Oh.
And I was like, I don't think it's a comparison thing. I think you're thinking of a different type of video.
But apparently it's like a real thing. Sorry, it's the cold. But I didn't even know, because I never have felt that way about social media. So for those of you who get that way, please don't. Don't do that, because the reality is, like, people post what they want to post, you know? I didn't post when my son threw the Goofy car down the toilet and flushed it, and he had to take the toilet off to retrieve it.
Yeah, but we did post when the mouse came loose.
Yeah, but we're more real, because, you know why? We don't have embarrassment the same way as some people. We probably do.
Ashley said, what's a Visco girl?
See, look! I'm not the only one.
Google it.
Google it.
T minus 10 minutes. We got a code brown and a dead baby's tablet.
Oh. So what he's saying is...
Not a dead baby tablet. Dead tablet.
Baby's tablet is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could have been worded way wrong. You're on the
It
internet
was
right
worded
now.
way wrong.
I know, but you know,
Wrong.
people take this stuff and run with it.
Way wrong.
They could have clipped that out and was like, this guy kills baby.
Probably.
My priority, make it happen. Must do. Love it so much. Simplify. Okay, before we go though, I have questions to ask you all.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
I made progress. Did you know that? I'm proud of you.
No, I don't know where it came from. It was divine intervention. Just
wants
shine on me. Just
more Friday Night Lives. Have you missed us? Do you want us back? Are we annoying you yet?
Well,
Are
we've
you ready to
managed to
get rid of
keep
us?
28 people floating in here for an hour. So.
I mean, that's not that much. That's not what I mean. That's a lot of people. I mean, like, how could you not be entertained by us? Is how I feel. But then at the same time, I'm probably not the best judge. I'm full of myself, maybe. Flowers. This matters. Little hearty hearts. More flowers. I love their flowers. They're like so thick. I love them.
Thick is a bad word?
No, moist is, I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm confused. I think I just remembered, but
Yeah.
yay! Read, coffee, moist. What?
Moist.
Are you supposed to whisper it?
You can.
Are you freaked out? I don't get freaked out by that word. Envelopes, dollar signs,
Why don't you get freaked out
cards,
about it?
Yay! I don't know. It just doesn't freak
This
me out.
Jello is moist, or this toilet paper is moist. Which one's worse?
Well, yeah. I mean, you can say which one's worse, but the word as a whole doesn't bother me. I don't cringe. It's not cringeworthy. Now, the word ketchup, cringeworthy. Ooh.
Kindergarten.
Little weights. Oh, there was another word that someone said the other day, and I was like, what's the proper word? Oh, what was it? Oh my gosh, it just came to me almost. It just came to me. It was a word. What was it? Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy
Monogamy.
now. No. What would that word come to your mind? What word was it? It was something that was like the same word, but it was said so differently. And it was a word we use kind of
Banana
frequently.
and banana.
No. It's gonna come to me.
Apples
when I
and
remember,
bananas.
I'm gonna ask what's the proper terminology.
Tomato, tomato.
You're just distracting me now.
Well, I'm hoping I can bring it back to you.
No, not you're not triggering it.
It's all coming back to me.
Grocery shopping carts, plus signs, running, steps and steps, and then they have their little like cultivate seeds growing. Little balloons. I just love them. They're so fun. Then we get down here where they have some seasonal ones. And love that. And then there's like
You just broke the
inspirational
bindings.
quotes.
Now they're gonna fall out.
It's fine.
See?
It is fine.
I told you. You don't listen.
They all fell out. All of them fell out. Look at them. They all fell out.
Plus, we got the creepy
Okay.
psycho stalker show to watch on Netflix.
We can't do that
Why not?
because I already made commitments.
Oh my god.
All right, everyone. I guess he's kicking me off. Sorry.
Well, we're losing people as we're going.
Well,
too.
that's because they all know we already announced that we're leaving. But we love you all. We missed you. We cannot wait to join you again. If you'd like more Friday Night Lives, Instagram me, message me, let me know. Any final thoughts, questions, concerns
I don't think so.
from anyone?
Nope.
All right.
Bye.
All right, everyone. We will see you soon.